My name is Richie Bansraj. I am the Caribbean ambassador for the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Men and Boys. So, why is this such a major issue? Violence against males remains underreported and stigmatized, especially here in the Caribbean. This year's theme is Breaking the Stigma, reporting violence against males, calls on us to address this silence. So why does this matter? Caribbean culture often equates to masculinity in itself with emotional suppression, discouraging men from seeking help. Men and boys are often mocked, ridiculed, or ignored when reporting any forms of abuse. From domestic violence to gang-related crimes, the cycle of violence must not continue. So to give some statistics now, between 2011 to 2021, 82% of the entire suicides that were committed by men. Those statistics are way too high. The Office for National Statistics in the United Kingdom between 2022 to 2023 showed that 1 in 3 victims of domestic abuse are male. That is still high. Men account for 75% of these suicides globally, with many citing trauma, abuse, and lack of support as key factors. So what must we do? We must break the silence. We must challenge the stereotypes, like in Trinidad we say, real men don't cry, and normalize this thing called vulnerability. We must also share survivor stories and establish safe spaces, such as shelters for male, counseling, steps forward. Governments and NGOs must also work together to ensure that these support services are up to date, modernized, and available and accessible. So we need to have a call to action. Let us empower men and boys to speak out and break the stigma. Together we could build a society that values and protects everyone, regardless of their gender. So all that being said, we need to put together our minds and come to an agreement that we need to end this thing, violence against men and boys. So I want to give a special thank you to Dr. Tilak Singh for launching this day. This is the 6th year that we are having the International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Men and Boys.